Fisher, and I am the author of the book 2 Weeks Until the Rest of My Life. It's written under the name Rosefogg, R-O-S-E-F-O-G-G. And this is a book that I would say is about loving like no one is looking. It's about a woman from Washington, D.C. who is pretty much thrown into a 2-week conference in New Orleans. This is pre-Katrina during the 1990s, and immediately after arriving in New Orleans, she meets the love of her life, a much younger man who is debonair. He is romantic, extremely handsome, and definitely coming after her with all barrels. But she's constantly asking questions in her mind about whether or not this is the right thing for her to do. Yet, she still jumps into this relationship, this extremely powerful, this extremely intense, this extremely romantic relationship with both feet. This book is written in first person from the perspective of the woman, so you may find that a little unique or interesting. I did too, and a little bit challenging too, but I think it really, really works. And there is another main character, not just Denise, but also her subconscious, constantly talking to her and giving her advice, and not always the best advice about how to deal with this young man. She doesn't always make the best decisions, but again, this is about romance in its most intense, its most passionate, its most uninhibited way of expressing himself. I decided to write this book. I started writing this book back in the 1990s, and I stopped, but after moving back to the East Coast, I've had a long career in television, and after moving back to the East Coast, I decided to pursue my dream, because this is what I've always done since I was 14, was write. And so I think that for me personally, this is the way that I emote, this is the way that I communicate, and I think there is a message not only for Black women in this book about how to handle your romances and your intimate relationships, but also for men, how to be romantic, how to wrap yourselves around the intense feelings that you may have for a woman. My name is Harold Fisher, writing as Rosefogg, and the name of the book is 2 Weeks Until the Rest of My Life, and you can find the book on MahoganyBooks.com.